the good neighbors.
Yeah, help.
We took what we have, the weaponry things that we have. So we had to rush there.
My friend,
Only to find
if you will be just lashing into someone's wife, who is just handling,
but we thought,
handling the matter of the
what we thought is that someone was maybe a thief or somebody has just attacked the neighbors. So we ran there. So we're rushing to that place.
Yeah.
We only found that it is a conrad fighting
the wife.
The wife, and we don't really know. Right now, I think the wife is in a critical condition in the hospital because she was taken to hospital. Yeah, there is our brothers a vehicle that came. I actually didn't see. When we reached at the gate, we found the vehicle taking her to hospital. So we were like, hey.
Let me ask you one question. Now, Lady J was taking people's wife because they were beaten. Will he now take away the mother because he's beaten?
Marwa, this is to show how bad this relationship is between you and your mother and how much you love your mother. Come on. So your mother was beaten and she couldn't pick up she didn't feel comfortable enough to pick up the phone to call you to come and rescue her. Huh? What type of relationship this is that you have with your mother? You're busy taking care of the Mzungus from Argentina, Marwa. Your mother did not even feel comfortable enough to pick up that phone to call you to say, my husband is taking advantage of me, son. I need for you to come and help me right now. Your mother, who was beaten to almost DEATH. Guys, I'm sorry. conMom was beaten so badly by conDad. You hear me? And she couldn't even pick up that phone to call her own son, Iammarwa, to come and rescue her. Why? Because something somewhere inside of her is telling her that her son does not care enough about her. And this is why she probably didn't feel comfortable enough calling her son. Because he probably would not have gotten upset at the old man beating her. He probably would have, who knows, side with him and blame the mother. Because Marwa has done this to Rocio as well. So it's one of the reasons why she couldn't call her own son. And David Jr., where were you when your daddy was doing this to your mother? Where were you? Busy breaking up family in the community? Busy removing wives that you say that these people are beating? But your own mother, you allow her to stay in that house with your father under his hands? Day in and day out? Day in and day out? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Pray for conMom. Okay? This is not false news. It's not false news. I don't come here to report false news. I do not. You guys know this. And you may say, where is the receipt? What you want me to do? Go to the hospital to go get the receipts? Huh? You guys who are in Nyabahanza village can go to the hospital. The receipts are right there. Go get them. She's probably right there still laying up in the hospital. Because you know nothing stays secret for very long. It's going to come out one day. Okay? Let's see if her children comes out here and talk about it, how their father is abusing their mother. Let's see if David Jr. is going to come out here and make a video about it, because he's all over the place making videos of other people abusing their wives. Let's see if he's going to talk about his father and how badly his father has been treating his mother all these years. And why the mother doesn't feel comfortable calling Iammarwa, calling Mwango. Because these people have chosen to love and to make other people their family. So she doesn't feel comfortable, like she's welcome in that family, especially over by that villa. And that's why she didn't pick up the phone to call Iammarwa. Shame on you, Iammarwa. Shame on you to allow this to happen to your mother. No woman or no man should have to go through another person laying hands on them. Shame on you. I am disgusted. And I'm pissed off today. And this is why I come here to react on this, because I don't react on old people and I don't react on children. But today I'm coming here to talk about it, because this has to stop. And if it doesn't stop, this woman is going to lose her life. And I refuse to sit here. Refuse to sit here and not talk about it. If we talk about it, maybe she will be spared. Okay? Maybe she will be spared. Maybe something will be done. Maybe her children will see these reactions and say, yes, we have to step in and we have to help our mother from the hands of this wicked man, conDad, the machete man, the ugly, ugly man. Domestic abuse is one of the most misunderstood, hidden, and dangerous situations a person can live through. It doesn't often start with bruises. It starts with manipulation, isolation, control, and fear disguised as love. Abuse can happen to anyone. Rich, poor, religious, non-religious, educated, non-educated. You see, it doesn't have a face. It can happen to anyone. The only face that abuse has is the abuser is ugly. They have a ugly face. Many victims suffer in silence because of society and what society is going to say, what society is going to think. So they suffer and endure the abuse in silence. Many children also, they suffer through this, but they cover up for their parents because they don't want the world to know that one of their parents or both of their parents is, going through this drama. So today, my topic should have been something funny, like the Rocio pot and bag conflict between her and Mwango. But today it has come to my attention that Con Dad has beaten Congrats mom half to death, allegedly. Even though this is out there in the streets, many sources heard the fight, saw Con Dad beaten. ABUSING, Congrats mom. On the Sabbath. This man is a deacon, isn't he, of the church? And he has beaten conMom half to death, I heard. Allegedly. I don't know if it's half to death, but conMom was beaten. This is breaking news this morning that conMom was beaten. And normally, I do not come here to talk about Iammarwa's and Mwango's parents, because you guys know that I've said time and time again that parents, older people, unless they come from me, they're off limits. And children, they're off limits as well. But this is something that we need to discuss because these people are YouTubers. So we have to discuss this as well. And this is not the first time that this has happened. Why, Marwa? Why are you allowing your stepfather, your stepdad, he's not even your real daddy. Why are you allowing this man to beat his wife, black and blue, constantly using her as a beating bag? Why? Now you have to rush there to take your mother to the hospital? And people are praying that she doesn't DIE. Yes, guys, this is what my topic is about today. Domestic abuse by Iammarwa's father, stepfather, the man that he claimed, the only man that he claims to be his father, has beaten his mother, Congrats mom, black and blue. Now, just the other day, we came out here and we, talked about how the Mzungus treated conMom, badly when she went to the compound and dismissed her, and also how Iammarwa stood there and allowed these people, not just the Mzungus, he allowed his fake wife, Rocio Cabrera, he allows her also to treat his mom badly. Now imagine, you're trying to escape, and this is perhaps one of the reasons why conMom was going to Iammarwa's compound so often, because we were saying, you know what, she is retired now. She has absolutely nothing to do, right? So she is visiting her son's compound more often, and she is not accepted there. And then she goes home, and her husband is also abusing her at the house. And it's perhaps one of the reasons why she thought that, you know what, let me try to escape and go to my son's compound because I don't want to fight with this man. I don't want to argue with this man. She's probably going through a lot at home. So this is her little escape. And she escaped to go to her son's compound, and her son and his Mzungu in-laws decides they're going to treat her badly as well. And we saw the disappointment on her face. We saw the disappointment in her eyes. We saw the sadness. We saw the insults. Okay? And we decided to come here and we decided to react on it. And what did we get? People coming at us when we do this. Not just that, there were many of their subscribers, Marwa and Mwango subscribers, who saw this as well. We are not blind. We can see this. We can see what is happening in this family. So they went to Mwango's comment section and they leave long messages for Mwango. Listen, your mother, something is not right. You need to check on your mother. Something is going on. We can see this in this woman's face that something is wrong. And they plead with Mwango. Listen, check on your mother. Something is not right. Call your mother. Talk to your mother. Something is off. People are treating her badly and you need to step in. Take a stance on this. And what did Mwango do to those people? Instead of saying, you know what, yes, you are absolutely right. I will reach out to my mother. I will, figure out what's going on. Every family has their issues. All family have their issues. Any one of us can come here and pretend as if we are perfect. No, none of us. We're not perfect. Every family has their issues. So instead of her saying, you know what, we're going to try to figure this out as a family. Thank you for your concerns. She went on to curse these people out and told them her mother is fine. Her mother is a grown AZ woman. Her mother is a grown AZZ woman who can take care of herself. This was Mwango's words to her subscribers who expressed their concerns for Congrats Mom. Sad. Now, why do you think the father think that he has all this power to take advantage of the mother? Because the children are not stepping up. If your daughter is going to say this, then hey, who is he to say, you know what, I am going to be afraid to do this to her because the children will come for me? No, they won't. So he saw that there's no one stepping up to protect this woman, and he feels that he has the power to do whatever he wants with her. So Mwango, shame on you. Shame on you, because today it has come to light. You guys cannot hide this anymore. You can't hide it. You guys can try to hide it as much as you want, but it is on the street. You go to Mogesi channel. There's a man who said, listen, he's a neighbor of some sort, and he heard the big, breakdown going on, and they ran over there to see what happened, and only to see Con Dad beaten. Congrats, Mom. This is sad, man. This is sad. As much as you guys try to cover this up, it can't be covered up, Mwango. It can't be covered up anymore. You have to stop your father from beating your mother before he unalive her. Because this is eventually what happened in the long run. It will happen. He won't stop until he takes her life. And then what? Then what, Mwango? Do you know how precious it is to have a mother in your life? Do you know how precious it is? Do you know how much I wish, as I mentioned to many of my subscribers the other day and talked about why I do not celebrate Thanksgiving like that? It's because I don't have my mother around to celebrate with me, and she lost her life. She died well of old age. Cancer rather, but she was old, right? She lost her life on Thanksgiving, during that period, on Thanksgiving Day. So that never left my head. It affected me. So I really don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I get together with family, but it's not a happy thing. You know what I mean? And you have your mother alive. Some of us would wish that we have our mother in our lives right now. A lot of us. You have your mother alive and healthy, and you are allowing a man to take advantage of your mother and keeping quiet, not doing anything about it, lying, talking about your mother. It's fine. Nothing is wrong with your mother. We looked in your mother's eyes, and there's a reactor. I can't remember who it was, but I saw a reactor, or the keyboard reactors. Someone said they saw tears in Congrats Mom eyes when she was in her compound. Like there's a sadness in her eyes. And sometimes it takes someone from outside to see inside of your camp, to see what's going on. Sometimes we inside are blind, even me. Sometimes I'm blind to what's going on in my life, I'll tell you. Sometimes there are people who will come to me and say, you don't look too happy. What's going on? Tell me about it. Because they can't see it. And I'm looking in the mirror sometimes and I'm not really seeing it. So this is why keyboard reactors and reactors saw what was going on and have been trying to talk about it. But Marwa and Dee Mwango, what do? They play down this entire situation and they pretend as if nothing is going on. My mother is fine. Leave my mother alone. Leave us alone. My mother is happy. She's retired. She's fine. And she almost lost her life today at the hands of Condad. I know that man is no good. We saw that. Marwa lost his eye. His eye to this man. This man, I believe the story that Marwa gave that some guy shot him in his eye with a catapult. I believe that story may be a lie. I believe that man beat Marwa and knocked his eye out. And this is why Marwa really for a long time didn't care about him. He said so himself. He said he really didn't like his stepdaddy because his stepdaddy, abused him. His stepdaddy didn't care about him and treated him badly. And this is why Marwa doesn't have a relationship right now with his own father. And I have a strong belief that it's because of the stepfather. That's why Marwa is not, speaking to his real father right now. He may have threatened the mother that if she goes back to that man to talk to him or allow him in Marwa's life, he would unalive her. So I do believe that all of this is because of Condad. Condad, you were a wicked man. You walk around here, you guys pretend as if your family is so perfect. You act as if everything is so perfect. Condad, you are evil. You go to church every day, you dress up and pretend as if, oh, it's a Sabbath, wah, wah, wah. You want people to help you to build a church, but you're here beating a woman. You are the devil himself. You are a wicked old man. You so ugly. You are an ugly person, Condad. A very ugly man. Inside and out. You are wicked. You walk around that place with your machete every single day, pretending as if you're a bully and you can bully everyone and you can beat everyone in that community. But your day is going to come when you're going to meet the right person and they're going to put a proper beat on you. And I can't wait for that day. I will never support a man who lay hands on a woman. And I have said this before, that I've had that happen to me where a man laid hand on me. But once you allow them to lay hands on you once and they get away with it, they will continue to do it. You don't ever allow a man, I can't say they will never hit you or do whatever, to you. Because you can't stop someone from doing things at times. If they're in front of you, they can raise their hand and hit you. But what is going to happen to them after they hit you is what's going to, set the stage for your future. What are you going to do? Stay? Or are you going to, leave? What are you going to do? Well, I can tell you what I did. He has marks. All I'm going to say is, for the rest of his life, he will remember me. That's all I'm going to say. For the rest of his life, that man will remember me. You hear? Because he has the scars to show that, hey, this was when I raised my hand at this woman and grabbed her and did whatever. And she did this to me. I will never allow anyone to take advantage of me. I don't care if I'm rich, if I'm poor, if I'm old, if I'm young. I will never allow anyone, man, woman, or child, anyone to take advantage of me. You have to be strong. You have to be strong. Find the strength, congrats mom, to walk away. This is not love. I don't care what society thinks. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people stay in these dysfunctional relationships. This is why they stay. Because what people are going to say if they leave. Some stay for the money, but some stay because of what society thinks. What will they say if I leave? People are going to talk about me. What is your life worth to you, congrats mom? Ask yourself this question. You're a retired woman. You're supposed to be enjoying life. Both of your children are wealthy. You're supposed to be the one driving around in the Land Rover. You're supposed to be the one going to see, the lions and the giraffes and all those things. You're supposed to be the one enjoying the luxury life at your retirement. Not the Mzungus. You are. But instead, your children decides that, you know what? We're going to let my mother stay there and suffer under the hands of this man who is a tyrant in this village. We're going to allow him to do whatever he wants with our mother. And we're just going to sit here and pretend as if our lives are perfect, if everything is okay. We're just going to sit here and pretend as if everything is okay when everything is not okay. Conrad's mom is in the hospital at the hands of Iammarwa and Mwango and David Jr. Father. Now, David Jr. has been walking around the village and removing every woman from their husband's house who has laid hands upon these women. But yet his mother, his own mother, who pushed him out, who went 9 months with him in her tummy, yet this woman is suffering under the hands of his father inside the house that he lives in. David Jr. doesn't live anywhere else. He's not away like Mwango. He is inside that compound, and he has allowed his father to take advantage of his mother. But yet he's all over the village, removing women from homes, saying they deserve better. They don't deserve to stay and take this beating. But yet his mother, his own mother, is taking beating under the hands of his father. Come on now, Davy. Now we know that Davy removing these people from their husbands has nothing to do with him believing that, abuse is wrong. It has nothing to do with that. We know what this was all about. We know what it was all about. It was content. These things are content for David Jr. He doesn't care about these women. He could care less about if they take licks, just like how he cares less about his mother taking licks from his father. Shame on these people. Shame on them. Listen, I hate this domestic abuse thing. Honestly, I hate that. So this is why I'm coming out here to talk about this today. This is a sad situation. Sad situation. Marwa, you're right down the block. Right down the block. You have the Mzungus in your house. They can do whatever they want. They're living luxury life in your house. And your mother is suffering under the hands of your father. Yes, Marwa, I'm coming for you. I am coming for you, Marwa. You are wicked. You are wicked. You're so busy begging day in, day out. And your mother is suffering. She hasn't been in your compound since those people showed her the sour face. She hasn't been back. Last time Condad broke her arm, she came to your compound and Rocio showed her the nasty face as well, like she didn't want her there. But yet you are in your compound praising these people, talking about they are your family. Mwango is in Poland talking about, oh, she's with her family. She's happy. I'm with my family. This is where I'm going to live. I'm with my family in Europe. This is going to be my new home with my family. While your mother is half dead under the hands of your father. You guys are shameful. Shameful. Now, Marwa, you run to the rescue to go take your mother to the hospital. Did you call the police on your father? Did you get him arrested? Because that's what I would do after I put a whipping on him. The same beat that man gave my mother, he would get it from me. I'm telling you, even if I have to hire someone to do it for me. This is what I would do. I can tell you this. Because this is an ongoing issue. This is not a one time off. This man has been this woman left, right, and center. And they have been saying it in the village, and many people have been saying that it's a lie. It's a lie. It's not true. She just fell and broke her arm. Even me, I didn't believe. At first, I didn't believe that he was this wicked. Until I saw him slapping up someone who stole something at the police station. Then I realized this man has an evil. I look at him and I look at this man's face. And I said, you could see the evilness on Condad's face. I'm not going to lie. Guys, look at his face when you see him. There's an evilness on Condad's face. He's very ugly. He's a very ugly man. I'm just going to come out here and say it right now. He is very ugly. And the ugliness is on the outside as well. He's ugly inside and outside. The wickedness is on his face, and this is what makes him so ugly. He thinks he can control everyone. And I think he even used to beat his own children. And this is why they don't really care about him. Do you notice that when they buy stuff, they don't even care to say, I bought this for my father? It's always about their mother. And people always asking, well, what about your dad? You don't buy anything for your daddy? You don't give your daddy nothing? It's because of how he treated them badly. And this is why these kids are very dysfunctional. This is why they don't want to be black. This is why they're trying to find love in Mzungu's families. Because they think, perhaps they think that those set of people are perfect. So they don't want to be black anymore because of what their dad did to their mother. This is shameful. Shameful. Shameful that they allow this man to do this to their mother. It's sickening, guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section. And this is true, guys. If you see me reacting on this, you know that this is not a fake story. Okay? I do not react on fake stories. I do not. I'm going to repeat. I do not react on fake stories. This story is real. It is not fake. Okay? So if you see me coming here to react on it, you know that this is something that is true, factual, not fabricated, factual. It's on Mogesi's channel, but I'm also going to say that I've confirmed outside of Mogesi's channel. So this is the truth, that this man has beaten conMom. And you know, when I say conMom, guys, it's the short for congrats mom. Some people may think that con mean criminal. No, it is the short for congrats mom. I don't want you guys to think that I'm calling her a criminal. It's the short for congrats mom. We just say conMom instead of saying the entire word out, okay? But it is factual that Dad has beaten his wife half to DEATH, or beaten her, you know, and she has had to go to the hospital. I don't know if she's still in the hospital, but her son, Iammarwa, had to rush her to the hospital. Now, how embarrassing this is right now for Rosio parents to be there and see all of this unfolding. Now you know what they're going to think. Remember the time when they said that Marwa beat Rosio and she had to run away? And at first I didn't believe it, but now I am believing it a little by little. I have to believe these things. At first I said, no, that's not possible, because we know Rosio, she doesn't stand for nonsense and she may hit him back. But it was also confirmed that that was true. It wasn't a lie. I confirmed that it was true, that she got her as well from Iammarwa. And they grew up in this environment seeing their father beat their mother, and to them they think that this is okay. But she came back into it. But it's going to happen to her again, because it's in them, it's in their blood. This is what they're seeing, and they think that this is okay, and no one has checked them on this. And if these women keep going back to these abusive men, then they're going to continue to take advantage of them. But to see Rosio family there and this man is doing this tells you a lot, that he does not care. He does not care. And perhaps Rosio may have told the parents about this, situation, because I'm sure that Marwa has pillow talk with his wife and he tells her everything. And it's one of the reasons why the parents are distancing themselves. You guys are saying they don't go to the house and stuff like that. It's one of the reasons why they're distancing themselves from that family, from the parents. They're only around Marwa because Marwa has money. They really doesn't want their child to be around Marwa. I can tell you this. They're only there because Marwa has money, and this is their way out of poverty. And I've been saying this, I've been singing it, and I don't care who wants to get mad at me. It is the truth. It's the only reason why Rosio and her family is in that villa, is because of the money. Other than that, they don't really care for that family. They don't want to be in that family. And as soon as Rosio gets her money up, she will be gone, because she can see a pattern where they abuse women. And it is very common in that region. I've seen many videos, many videos of men doing this to their women. So it's not a surprise. Mwango is the same. She may go over to Poland and this guy is treating her badly, and we're telling her that this guy doesn't look normal, the things that he's saying, it just doesn't seem like a guy who is going to be really sweet to her in the long run, and she's not seeing it. people are seeing it and telling her. But women like her is going to tolerate that type of treatment because they grow up around it, and to them that's normal. That's love. It is not love, darling. No one who takes advantage of you, physically or mentally. It is not love. It's abuse, and you have to walk away from it. You have to choose you. Choose yourself first. Don't ever allow anyone to take advantage of you. Not even on my job, they can't take advantage of me. No, they can't. I don't care how poor I am. I'm sorry. No one can take advantage of me. I don't allow that nonsense in my life. I don't care what society thinks. And many people will say, oh, yeah, if you leave, you're going to be alone. You're going to end up alone. You're going to grow old by yourself. Let me grow old and alone and be happy by myself. I would rather be happy than to be in bad company. I'd rather be happy than to be taken advantage of every single day. This is shameful. Even the guests, they're supposed to have guests in their house. Yes, the rich old ladies, because what's her name? Mama Grace is in the village. These rich old ladies from America, they must have nothing to do with their money. They have nothing to do with their money, I guess. It's sad. Mama Grace is in the village. I thought this Mama Grace was an old woman who's supposed to be on her dying bed. But from the photos I saw, she doesn't look like an old woman on her dying bed. You know, all those who were saying she's old and feeble and dying, that was all a lie. That was, you know, I guess that was a lie, or they got the wrong information. So she is supposedly in the village at Mama Ann's, and she hasn't gone to Mayugno yet, but she has been, you know, going around staying with the different people who she helped. And yeah, and then there's the other one from Miami who helped Dee Mwango, who Dee Mwango stayed with when she was in Florida. She is also in the village as well. You know, the rich Trini one. I think she's from Trinidad. That one. She's also in the village as well. And she's supposed to be staying at their house with David Jr. because she is David Jr.'s sugar mama. She's the one who pays for everything for him. Isn't she? He always brags about her. Wasn't he bragging the other day how he's out and spending big money? It was her big money. So she is his sugar mama. And he was supposed to be staying there. She was there last year sometime. I remember her being there last year. And she's back again this year. She must be getting some sugar from that village from one of those boys. I don't know which one is daggering her. But someone is daggering this old Trini woman. And she's not even that old. She's probably in her 70s. One of those young boys is daggering her because she's spending big money on them, buying them all sorts of things. I mean, big item things. I don't know how rich this woman is, but apparently they say she is rich. And she's supposed to be staying at the house, and for her to walk into that, to see that this man is beating his woman. My God, that is shameful. That is shameful. This shows that Congrats doesn't care. Congrats dad. Congrats grad does not care. He doesn't care who is there. He will whip the living daylights out of his wife. Evil is in this man. Evil. There's an evil side of him. Evil is in him. No church can save him. They're all fake. When I tell you all the prayers that they're putting out there, it is fake. It is not going to God's ears. Anyone who prays like this, I tell you guys over and over, when you see people pray for trees, this, that, the next, they pray for pans, they pray for paper, anything they see they're praying for. These are evil people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're not happy. Something is wrong with them. Wrong with them. So guys, that's all I have to come out here and talk about today. You know, I'm sorry that it was 30 minutes of me just going off on, you know, Condad and how he's treating his wife. It's a sad situation, guys. That's really, really sad situation. But that's the breaking news today. This man has abused his wife and they rushed her to the hospital. Marwa rushed her to the hospital. And we don't know how bad the condition is, but keep her in your prayers, regardless of how you feel about people. These things you don't laugh about. These things you don't brag about. These things, you know, we're all humans and we're going to feel some sort of sympathy for her. I hope that she gets the strength to leave this man. I hope that Marwa put him out of the house that he built. She deserves happiness, especially now in her retirement age. She doesn't deserve to suffer. And she's suffering right now at the hands of Iammarwa's and Dee Mwango's father, while they are, taking care of Mzungus, making sure Mzungus are happy, giving Mzungus the best life. All the wealth they have is going to the Mzungus. And their mother is suffering. Shame on Mwango. Shame on Iammarwa. Take care of your mother. They are precious. Your mother is precious. Your father is precious too, but at this point, your father is abusing your mother, so he's not precious. He's a wicked person. But take care of your mother. Take her out of that environment if you have to, or remove that man from that environment. It will never get better, and he will never stop until he unalive her. That man has a certain level of evilness in him, and it's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. I am telling you, that bush machete man, one day he's going to use that machete on your mother. I am begging you, the two of you, to take your mother out of that environment. Get involved. Stop saying that your mother is okay. She is not okay. Treat your mother better, Iammarwa. The Mzungus are no more precious than your mother. They didn't bring you here. They are no better, not because of the color of their skin. Stop treating your parents or your mother like garbage. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm off to the gym. Sorry. I'm off to the gym today. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if my content interests you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hallelujah. He said he lost his temper, and it's on your body, he wants to find it. Are you here, somebody? Abuse is not normal, sir. It's not normal for an adult to beat another adult. It's not normal for a man to think he can discipline his wife by beating. She's not your child. She's your partner. Women too abuse, but nobody will talk about that, because no man in his right senses will go apart and say, my wife beat me yesterday now. She slapped me, I know they see where from my right eye. No man will say, we ain't saying that. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? As funny as this is, there are too many people settling for things that will destroy them. Somebody is physically assaulting you and you are thinking about it. You are going back to the relationship. Abuse is not normal, sir. Are you here, somebody? Most people that divorce, the thing that made them divorce was present, was clear before they entered the marriage. They thought they could handle it. Are you here, somebody?